Oh, I'm live. Sorry. Hello, welcome to Simon NoChaNoMa. Are you hearing the music? Right, I'm just messaging my friend in Tokyo. Hello. If you can hear me, let me know. If you can hear the music, let me know. If you can see flashing white balls. Crackly. Okay, right. I know what's going wrong now again, so I shall do this. I shall stop the music, and I shall go to here. Excuse me. Right. Switch this to this. Okay. And go. Can you hear me now? I have to move this over here. It's a very poor start to the show. Voice is horrible. Okay. I'll get rid of that. And that. And that. Okay, is that better? No, it's Marcel Marceau. Okay. Now, let me know if you can hear me now. I can turn this fully to this now. I came at the worst time, lol. Can you hear me now? Am I booming in your ears? Has it all corrected itself? Or am I still a Dalek? Perhaps I need some wine. Happy Christmas. Seems very quiet. Oh dear. Hang on. It's possibly yes, audio, and automatically adjust levels. Okay. Right. How was that? Was that yeah, loud and clear? Jolly good. Yes, I don't have anything. I don't have my. It's good now. Yeah. What I'd been trying various things last night. I mean, to do with the show, and the music. And so I thought, well, I'll use the virtual microphone and change my computer settings to virtual microphone. And he doesn't like it, obviously. So that's the end of that experiment. I shall never do that again. The voice from the heavens. You will obey. Well, I'm prepared for Christmas. I have a knife. I have flashing balls. I have the standard stocking filler, which disappoints all children and gets left as they wake up on Christmas morning, throw this away, and go for the sweets and the chocolates and the presents. But I've got a very common stollen. I was searching desperately to find Christmas food. I think it was impossible in Belgium. Only Belgium type Christmas food, not British Christmas food. So I came up with a sort of like a European compromise, which is stollen, which is kind of like spicy, cakey thing. And my friend in Niambashi has had a very delicious stollen from her friend's brother's bakery. And so I showed her a photograph of this, and she said, "Oh yes, it's very common. This one, not very good at all. Let's taste it and see." Welcome to the show, by the way. Well, it looks all right. It looks sort of Christmassy. It's got raisins and bits in it. It sort of looks like a scone with icing on it. I lost 2 people. They obviously were offended by the fact that there was no British Christmas stuff going on, or they got freaked out by the flashing white balls. You might as well have yours at 4 o'clock in the morning. Oh, it's not bad, actually. I've got some chocolate money as well, which is about the best I can do. So, this is my pre-Christmas bash. Getting ahead of myself, I may be doing a live stream closer to Christmas. I think Christmas is middle of next week, isn't it, or something? Like a Thursday or a Friday. So Saturday is Boxing Day, and we're having a Boxing Day show. This is my lunch, by the way. I'm a party animal. Yeah, a party of one. Oh, I need to wash that down now with a nice bit of 8-year-old red wine that I got from work. You're on holiday to the 4th of January. Well, my work only closes for a couple of days and then reopens and then closes for another couple of days. I suspect that this year, because I can't disappear off to England, that they may be calling on me on the days that they are open over the Christmas period, unfortunately. I'm going to have another piece. Oh, no, I shall now be the good child and have a go at my my tangerine, if I can. Theoretically, these open easily. Oh, yes, they do. That's ASMR tangerine opening. Talk amongst yourselves while I do this. Oh, and in the new year, at some point in the early new year, Eric Surf 6 may be joining the show again. He was just messaged before, said he'd like to be on again, but January or February is his best time. That'll be fun. It was a fun time the last time he was on. With a leaf. Yeah, I don't eat the leaves. Oh, I've just sprayed my pop filter with tangerine juice. Excuse me. So, yes, I shall now move. I have things prepared. Not rubbishy music that doesn't work. What is it? Here we are. And if I press playlist, and if I go here and I press play, there we are. Here we are. Tokyo, a couple of weeks ago, with the Christmas lights. Nihonbashi Muramachi. And a flaming ball. I have to go there and... Yeah, right. There we are. Mince pies. That's what I was looking for. Mince pies. Devil of a job to find them in Belgium. You have to drive for about an hour and a half to something called sort of the British Foods Store or something like that, and in near Brussels, set up to rescue expats from the dangers of Belgian food. Yeah, tangerine and wine, not the best combination. But yes, I debated whether to. I mean, I may still do that for the sake of my sons, because they'll be celebrating Christmas with me at home this year in Belgium. Can't go to England, so I'm going to try and do as near as possible to my mother's Christmas food as possible. And there will be no turkey. There will be chicken, and it will be partially microwaved. And there will be carrots and potatoes and sprouts. You've got to have sprouts and stuffing. I'm not sure. I might have to, if I can't find it ready-made, which is not common in Belgium, I'll give up on that. And we will have gravy. And but yes, I was talking about going to this shop. I might go drive all the way down to this shop and grab myself a proper Christmas cake and some proper mince pies. There's one in Utrecht. That's also a bit far to go. Chicking and yelling. What? See all the what? All right, going to Tokyo. Yes, I've never been at Christmas time. Excuse me, this is my lunch. I went to all the fancy supermarkets looking for what would be considered exotic food, like British food, and they didn't have any. So I just went to Lidl and got something vaguely resembling right. Yes, I agree with Jazz Samurai. He tried to make a trifle. Took him 2 weeks to source the ingredients and cost him $50. I mean, is it worth it? I mean, I thought, oh yes, I'll just get some pots of mince meat to make some nice mince pies. And no, they're not available. There used to be a Marks and Spencer's in Brussels that sold all that sort of thing, but they closed down, probably due to lack of interest. So Christmas, I mean, it's different this year, obviously. What are you all going to do? I can have up to 5 people who I have seen regularly for 2 weeks and who are not infected. But I can get as far as 2, and that's my sons. So I mean, are you going to have family Christmases and whatnot? Vids of your mum? Are you going to have the folks around? I'm trying to imagine Christmas in Arizona. Sort of a bit like Christmas in Australia. Hot. Or has it gone cold in Arizona? I don't know. Excuse me, I'm munching away. Oh dear. I've got some chocolate money as well. Another thing that you used to find in the euros, of course. None of this, well, in England it would have been pounds. I'm going to have 100 euros. If I can open it. There we go. That's the fastest 100 euros I've ever acquired. You gave up drinking alcohol. Well, I've been good. This wine is only the second one this week Yeah, I had one glass yesterday, and this today, and oh dear, my daughter had a classmate that was tested positive with COVID. Yes, it's all kind of. I'm just wondering what's going to happen in Tokyo. My friend was out on Friday with one of her friends, and he invited her to his house for a party, Christmas party, but she's wondering whether to go because the top the 800 infections a day level in Tokyo. Blimey, she has to stay in her room until the 26th. Dear me. I think I've had enough now. I'm on a sugar rush at the moment. And I had a sugar rush this morning because I had my coffee and Belgian chocolates as usual. I thought I'll go out and get those, and then as soon as I've had that, I'll go and look for stuff for the show, and spent the rest of the morning searching and searching and searching. Well, I'm a single person household, so theoretically I could go to somebody else's house. I just need to find somebody with who I could go to. There is nobody. Hello, Frederick. Blimey, Frederick's here. Merry Christmas, Frederick. It's your time of year, isn't it? It's Father Christmas is in the chat. That's been a while ago since you've been in chat, Frederick. Excuse my echoey room. I have to move to the microphone like this to give you your rocking chair voice. Yes, it means a single person in one household. Yeah. Frederick, I've got some Stollen. I've got some very cheap, common Stollen, according to my friend in Tokyo, who I sent a photo of it to. But it's all right. Yeah. Your marital status does not affect your ability to be infected. I did think about getting some cheese and biscuits, but that would have been a bit over the top. Ooh, pardon me. My first Christmas burp. Well, I'm getting giddy walking around Nyambashi Muramachi. I'm just going to go back to a nice, tranquil. There we are. Look, see? Can you see it? I've got where is it? I've got a Christmas tree in my living room. Those of you who saw the advert, this is actually Christmas tree was put in there just a couple of weeks ago, by the curators of the museum where this room is. And remember Charlie No Saikatsu? He's been on the show a couple of times. He lives up near there, and I've been asking him, if you're near there, can you pop into that museum and get me some footage of the room as it is now? And a couple of weeks ago, he was able to do that. He and his partner and two other people were the only people in the museum, so it was very quiet, and he had plenty of opportunity, and he filmed the room for me, which appeared in the advert. So this is my background for the next week. Quite appropriate. Mm. It's the same here, Frederick. You know, everything's closed again. Yeah, and the schools, yeah, they they're not sure what to do with the schools. Certainly here, there was proposal to extend the Christmas holidays, but that's not gone ahead. Do you let your children get stupid, or do you let them get infected? It's a very swanky Christmas tree. It came out of a 1960s box, which is on that chair behind me. It's a genuine Showa period plastic Japanese Christmas tree. I think it just comes in the box like that. You just like open it and it springs out with all the decorations already on it. That's the kind of Christmas tree I like. I used to go and get them real ones when I was a child with my parents. My parents knew a farmer who grew them, and we would go each year and choose one and cut it down and take it back in the car. The only problem with that, though, of course, is you've got to like hoover up all the needles after about a week. A Showa Santa, yes, a sort of traditional Showa Santa, yeah. Frederick's got the beard for that. I'm not sure about the figure. Mully's got the figure, if you know who Mully is. He does a Santa for his students. By the end of the show, well, I've finished all this. I'm going to save some of this stollen for my sons. Yeah, the chocolate coin. Well, the only trouble with this green screen is it makes me look decidedly pink. The way the camera reacts to the green, it compensates. Well, I totally agree with your wife, Jazz Samurai. I've only once had Kentucky Fried Chicken. I can't speak for Kentucky Fried Chicken in Japan, of course. In England, in a provincial town, was not impressed. Proper Japanese karage chicken. Now that's okay. And Yamachan chicken wings. That's okay. But KFC, it's all about the hype. Do you have turkey with all the trimmings? That's the question. Snoopy Christmas gift bowl. I used to be really into Snoopy when I was a child. There was a shop in a nearby town that was exclusively devoted to Snoopy and Charlie Brown. And I remember there being a sort of life-size, well, a person-sized plushie of Snoopy in the window. Quite envious of that, I was. I had a Snoopy plastic mug and a Snoopy ruler. Popeyes Pete. Popeyes what? Popeyes is presumably a chicken restaurant. You've never seen turkey in Japan? Yeah. I mean, they adopted Christmas, but not everything. And they've adopted and adapted. Japanese Christmas cake is just not... No. A proper Christmas cake has to to weigh about 5 kilos, be full of raisins and sultanas and candied fruits, and then spices, and you soak it in whiskey for a month. And then you slather it in a layer of marzipan, and then over that you have very hard royal icing, and you have little Christmas decorations on top. And then you slice it up, and you peel off the icing and eat that, and throw the rest away. Hello, Robert. Yes, I'm just like increasing my waistline inadvertently or advertently. Yes, I used to open advent calendars and get things like this out and then eat them. Yes, here in my town, the town that I live in, not my town. At this time of the year, they used to set up an ice skating rink on the market, and it was quite festive, and they had Christmas stalls and everything, but not this year, obviously. It has pickles. What it has pickles? I mean, no, not candied fruits. They're sort of like steeped in spice and stuff. It's very sort of rich, dark, dense cake, fruit cake. Totally unlike Japanese cake, which is a light, fluffy biscuit bake filled with like cream and covered in soft icing and strawberries. It's rather bizarre. Oh, I just need to rinse the old mouth out with a bit of the old plonk. And then that's it for today for this, I think. Yeah, the thing with Christmas is you make a mess as well. I was looking for crackers as well. Don't really have them in Belgium. I'm going to have to search for those, because we used to have them yearly with my parents when we had Christmas dinner. And you wear those silly party hats that you pull from the crackers and have the little awful jokes and little toys that you get in them. Yes, in Belgium, the big thing is New Year. And that's when they have the sort of the New Year's Eve, they have the whole groaning board of food and very Burgundian. I was most disappointed that the music didn't work. I was like tapping my feet to it last night, thinking, oh, everybody will love this. But it didn't work. I could have plugged my USB out and plugged it back in again, but I'm not quite sure whether that would have worked. Too many things going through too little ports or something. Yes, for those who are watching after the event, this is going to be a rather slow live stream. It may end early, I don't know. Too many choices available for what you have for Christmas. Yes, multicultural. Oh, thank you, Pablo. I do my best. I could really do with some cheese and biscuits. Something same. I used to when I used to pig out as a child on all the like sweet stuff. I would get an intense craving for savory food. I'm getting flashbacks. Pablo G is always at work during my stream. Or are you on holiday now? I don't start my holidays until next Thursday. I thought my holidays would start. My holidays would usually start earlier because I would say, I'm going to England. Can I have a couple of days off before the shop closes? Okay, yeah. But now, no. So I've got to do delivery on my last day. Nice 2.5 tons of tiles for somebody. Sharp cheddar. Nice and tangy. Cracker Barrel. You work Wednesday through to Saturday. So even on Christmas Eve. Oh dear. 2 times pay. No, not even that would encourage me to work on. I'm just looking forward to not having to go into work. Excuse me, I'm just continually eating on this show. I did at one point think of doing some cooking, but couldn't really be bothered to hoik all this stuff down to the kitchen, clean my kitchen to make it presentable, and then think of something to cook. Oh, 3 people. Oh, I work with a total of me when I'm in the yard. Relax. Don't know. It's quiet. Yes. A personal shopper, is that somebody where you buy stuff for people? You can't normally get out to get stuff. That's good. I think this is the healthiest I've eaten at Christmas, or close to Christmas, for a long time. Excuse me, just a sound of munching going on. There's not a lot being going on, really, obviously, because of the current situation. So I shall, the question open to the floor. What's been happening with you? No rules Christmas. We'll have to be immune for that. They've started immunizing here. Well, no, they'll start immunizing in January or February, I think. SFA. SFA. That's an acronym for, or an abbreviation of. Yeah. Sweet Funny Adams. Took me a while. A bit out of the loop. Vaccinations every 3 months. Does that mean the vaccinations are not very effective? Or it's just that it takes every 3 months to get through the population? Zombie apocalypse timeline. Yeah. Every day you hear about infections going up, and you wonder, am I going to be next? I don't really encounter that many people at all. Not at my work, certainly. Very occasionally I do a delivery and I sort of meet other human beings. But outside of work, I meet practically no other human beings. And that's my normal existence. So I should be there with my shotgun, barricading my doors as they all wander about. You need to keep doing it or you won't be immune. I've nearly eaten all my nuts. Yes, and typically at Christmas, I would then sort of plonk myself down in the sofa and let my brain ooze out of my ears watching Christmas television, which I have not done for years. I don't know. I'm trying to imagine Canadian Christmas television and Japanese Christmas television. I dread to think. What's American Christmas television like? This is sort of like a traditional thing that happens every Christmas on the TV. Davy and Goliath. What on earth is that? Is that some kind of like traditional Canadian Christmas television program? I'll have to look at your comment vids. I need 2 doses. Canadian TV Christmas is watching Tree Sap. Macy's Parade and cartoon TVs from the 70s. Oh dear. This is why we've got YouTube, of course. I haven't really been paying attention to what's all going on with the corona. I mean, my life before corona was exactly like the situation that everybody is now in with corona. So there was no change for me. So I don't really pay much attention. Welcome to my world, everybody. Yes, 3 good channels. And they went to bed at a certain time. And there was a like small white dot on your television screen. And somebody would come on to tell you that it's time to turn off your set. Go to bed. Yes, watching tree sap roll down is the same as working in some instances. I think I should stop eating now. I'll get sick. You'll get sick. This is what parents tell you. Stop. You won't want your dinner. All I can hear is traffic in the background. Everybody appears to be doing stuff. Obviously, it's because it's getting close to Christmas. I'll go blind if I sit too close to the television. Yeah. You will also go blind if you do too much of something else. Perhaps that's why I need glasses. Excuse me. Hang on. No, I want to go here and I'll try and change myself from pink to flesh-coloured. Properties. What's that? What happens if I do that? Oh, there we go. Slightly less pink. Whoa. Whoop, no. Yes. I shall not read that out loud. I thought perhaps that Englandese might have popped in. Was he in before? No. He says he's got a new computer and he's all set up and ready to go. So one of these days I shall get Englandese on as a guest and we can reminisce about Yamaguchi and stuff. Oh, pardon me. Yes, behave yourself, Pablo. I'm very therapeutic. If I go talk to the microphone like this and talk softly like this, I will send you all to sleep. And you can dream of a white Christmas. End of my singing. Did I say misbehave yourself? No. I mean, I can't see what you're doing, so you could be misbehaving for all I know. Yes, Christmas is not what it used to. Once you get to a certain age, Christmas is not what it used to be. And certainly my sons are now discovering that fact, now that they're adults. And all of the sort of the nostalgic sort of Christmas excitement is no longer there, unfortunately. Simon's ASMR channel. No, I couldn't do that. 2 hours in the barbers. Not for me. I really need to go and get my hair cut though. It's getting a bit floppy. Well, I'm terribly sorry about the quality of this particular show today compared to the previous week. I was kind of almost at a loss of what to do. Next week I shall probably be at a loss of what to do, but it'll be more appropriately Christmas, and I shall have celebrated Christmas, or it will be Christmas Day actually, won't it? I think is it the 25th? Let's have a look. No, it'll be Boxing. That's right, Boxing Day. So I will have celebrated Christmas. I will have got my presents, which consists of possibly a voucher from my sons to get something possibly associated with microphones or videos or something of that nature. I did think about it, getting a lapel mic, a decent lapel mic, so that I don't have to constantly sit up close to the microphone. Yes, the magic of Sinterklaas disappears. Usually about high school. I'm your gift for Christmas. Yes. Unwrapped. Raw, unwrapped. Yes, working the mic. Oh, this is not very sparkling. I'm terribly sorry. I'm more after a loss to talk about anything. So this could be one of the least viewed replays of this season. And my apologies for those of you. I mean, Charlie Nosakatsu does long rambling talking videos, and then extracts a couple of minutes from them to present as a separate video, getting to the core of his argument or his talk. I think if you were to extract the core of the argument and talk of this video, you wouldn't even get 2 minutes. That's nice, Pablo. Yes. I mean, if you're here next week, you could say goodbye then. Yes, this year's shenanigans have taken their toll on the quality of this show. That's my excuse. But my New Year's resolution will be to slightly improve the quality. You notice there I use the word slightly, just to cover my bases there. Oh, you got to go, Pablo. This is my... All right. You have to go. Oh, right. Oh, okay. Well, possibly see you next week. Thank you for your support and joining us, and have a happy Christmas and a happy New Year. And I may be finishing slightly earlier than normal, given that I've got not a lot to talk about, unfortunately. Because of not a lot going on. Usually at this time of year, I will be saying, "Oh yes, I'll be seeing you from England," and I will be doing a live stream from my parents' house, or up the hill behind my parents' house, or something like that, or making videos from. I think I did actually a live stream from the middle of the Lake District as well. An Xmas shindig that involves music, probably. And given how it went at the beginning of the show, I'm not quite sure whether that would work. Oh, you've got to go, Frederick. Okay. See you. Happy Christmas and Happy New Year. Thanks for popping by. Well, if nobody seriously objects, I think this would be a good time to round up the show. I do apologize for it being not so sparkling and entertaining as it might have been. And I do hope you all enjoy a nice Christmas with a Christmas dinner, wherever you are, and get the that Santa brings what you'd asked for. And it's a quiet one. Yes, it'll be a quiet Christmas, Jazz Samurai. Yes, we shall be. My sons and I will probably just be sat around on the sofa, with our eyes glued to our smartphones, watching YouTube videos. Okay. With that, I would like to thank. I shall go back to the flashing balls. There we are. I would like to thank everybody for joining. Next week, I shall be doing a Boxing Day live stream, and hopefully it'll be slightly more entertaining than this. And I'm being called by my son. Hang on. Hello, Tom. Yeah. Just a voucher. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, a voucher, like a again from you and Nick, like a voucher for something like from Cool Blue or Bowl.com. Yeah. Okay. Right. See you later. Right. Bye. Well, there, I'm getting my Christmas presents sorted, and my microphone is giving up. So I think that means it's time to go. So for now, everybody, thank you for joining, and see you all again next week. Bye for now.